So we got a lot of people who are angry that they can no longer suck on the government teat. Yeah. The EBT crowd, EBT folks, food stamps. They're angry that they may not get their food stamps. And I want to talk about it because there's been a whole lot of reactions about this online. And I want to show you guys what's going on. So with that being said, let's hop into what the EBT crowd has to say about this entire situation. Now stick around because I got some more clips at the end that you're definitely going to enjoy as well. So with that being said, let's dive in.
It's the fact that Trump think he doing something by not giving food stamps next month, like don't have purses and bags. Bitch, we're gonna eat, and we're gonna eat good on your dime, ho. Yeah, on the big corporation's dime. Cause what? Food stamps ain't stopping no motherfucking show. You wait and see how hungry people get and see what the fuck happen. Bitch, let me tell you something. Them junkies that be on Baltimore, North Avenue is gonna have a field motherfucking day. They gonna make their money on. Okay? You ain't stopping shit. Okay? Because as long as I got a purse, a car, bitch, some car keys, my baby's just going to eat if I have to. I'm going to do what I got to do. Catch me if you can.
I got an email from EBT. I used to get $740 a month for my two kids. And we not getting EBT no more. They took the EBT. They saying I got to work 20 hours a week. I'm not working for nobody. Get the fuck out of here. This is what Americans, taxpayer, work for us. They work for me. They got to help me feed my kids. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be quitters now. Y'all been helping us all this time. Now y'all want to tap out. Get the fuck out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT, and I'm not working for nobody. I'm a boss. What the fuck I look like working?
You a boss, but you begging?
The government is here to help. Come on. Y'all send all that money to Iraq, Ukraine, y'all funding all these wars, but when it's time to help the Americans, y'all don't want to help us? I need my BT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my BT. Stop playing with me, yo.
You know what? Since they want to take food stamps away, I'm going to Walmart. I'm going to rack up any damn Walmart, throw this right in the basket. I'm coming right about this. Move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me stuck. I ain't getting a food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this. Watch this. I'm about to, it's about to be some shit. It about to be some shit. I'm about to go in there masked up, you hear me? Masked up, racking every damn thing up off the damn shelf, throwing this in the basket, walking clean about there. Well, I got me, boy, it's about to be Thanksgiving, you hear me? And Christmas coming up, and y'all gonna take away nigga EBT? Oh, nah, y'all got the game really fucked up. Y'all got the game all the way up, son. Believe that. Watch this. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this, you hear me? Watch this. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. I'm going to go in that Walmart with a basket, and I'm going to rack all kind of stuff. I'm going to throw this shit in the basket. I'm going to walk right about that. Put this in the car. Phew, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Gone. I'm out of there. You know what?
All I know is if they stop my food stamps, me and my man will be at the grocery store walking out with two big ass carts. And ain't bet nobody better do nothing because my man coming hard behind me and it only take him one time to punch your ass. All I know is if they stop.
Okay. Okay. So you saw some of the reactions there. There's obviously more reactions. Like here's a quick one. Here's a 15-second one.
You know what? If I don't get my food stamps, I'm going to Walmart, I'm going to rack up, and I'm going to ride right out the door, and I dare anybody to put their hands on me. I'm going back to stealing, so you better lock your cars. I'm going to take everything in sight.
Oh, man. Then the one guy said, I'm a boss. Yeah, you a boss, but you out here begging for handouts. Okay, that makes a whole lot of sense. But anyway, the good news is that there are some folks with common sense still and some decency. And so let's get into that. All right, shall we? Check it out.
You got people all over the internet talking about if they don't get their food stamps next month, how they gonna go into these people's stores and take what they need. Talking all bold, like people owe them something. But I got a question. What makes you think that you entitled to take anything that you ain't worked for? You want another man or woman to get out there, plow the field, break their backs, while you sit back and watch, and you want to eat off their labor? The devil is a lie. That's what you call bold, entitled, warped way of thinking. If you mad at anybody, talk to God about it because it's in his word. If a man chooses not to work, then he should not eat. God never blesses idleness. He blesses the works of our hands, not all of these excuses, entitled mindsets coming out of our mouths. You wouldn't let us move into your place, eat your food, use your water, or sleep in your bed without your permission, right? So, why would you try to sit up here and justify going into these people's stores that they built with their sweat, hours, and sacrifice? We got to stop glorifying self-inflicted struggles. Get up off your behind and do what they're asking you to do. 20 hours, that's it. You do it with everything else. God feeds the birds. He just expects that the nest be built. So if you got questions, here's the answers. Stop waiting for a handout. Stop moving your mouth. Start moving them hands. Because guess what? If you don't work, it's 9 times out of 10, you're not going to eat.
Well said. Well said. Well said. If you don't work, you don't eat, and you shouldn't eat. If you are not willing to get up off your butt, and really, listen, I think 20 hours ain't even enough. You should work a full 40 hours. 40, bare minimum. Matter of fact, if I was president, I'd probably push it to like 50. I need to see you putting in some overtime, right? I need to see you, like, at bare minimum, right? I think a person should have to not only work, but work overtime if it's available. Because obviously not every job you can work overtime at, some government jobs, you're not able to work overtime because of the budget and whatnot. It's already been allocated, the whole nine. So I understand there are some occupations where you can't work overtime, but where you can, you should have to work overtime. I ain't saying you gotta, run yourself ragged, but at least a couple times a week, 2-3 times a week, you better be working overtime or you ain't getting no type of. I need to see you trying to help yourself before I'm going to come and help. But if you're going to sit around on your butt, like, no, that's not what this is for. Now, obviously, for the folks who, can't do for self, who are unable to work because of some disability or whatever, that's different, right? Those folks can keep getting theirs. I'm talking about simply the people who are choosing not to work.
No, I don't feel bad for the people who are losing out on their EBT for Thanksgiving. You niggas don't even like America. Why are y'all worried about celebrating Thanksgiving? I thought y'all said America was an oppressive country. For Thanksgiving, y'all should pack your bags and escape this country. I used to work at a grocery store in Chicago. The thing I hated the most when it came through my line with EBT because they always had a bunch of I'm talking about 2-3 carts filled to the brim with frozen food, pops, chips, candy, selling stamps. Y'all were having a free-for-all with the taxpayers' money. I don't feel bad about people missing out on EBT. And this is coming from somebody who used to be on food stamps, by the way. The Bible says if a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. So I think EBT is pretty demonic.
She might be on to something there. She might be on to something there with that one. Hey, I'm just saying. The Bible does, speak against that. So, I don't know. I don't think she's wrong. But there's more clips, guys. There's a whole lot more that I got for y'all, baby.
I know damn well the rich black community ain't crying over food stamp benefits and welfare money. I just know the rich, designer wearing, trip taking, wig wearing, nail wearing, lash wearing, 3 chains on, Rick Owens stepping, Balenciaga stepping, new shoe drop stepping. 1942 and Don Julio buying, big timing, black community, and crying over no food stamps and welfare money. Next, okay.
No, she's speaking some facts, bro. I've seen it. Be singing a Brokey song while you got the EBT joint going. Brokey, I don't want no brokey. You're broke. What are you talking about? They got designer purses, the latest Jordans to come out, the new Air Forces, bro. Got a nice little car going, buying all types of liquor, all types of smoke, everything. But want to live off government. Make it make sense. Oh, man.
Not the you a brokey B words. Not the we the most educated group in America, Craig. Not the my lace front this, my eyelashes that, my long nails cost $350 people. Not those people. Not them complaining about some food stamps. Not these wealthy people complaining, talking about y'all going to jail. Talking about y'all gonna start looting, you're going to jail. I don't care. Talking about I'm a step behind step behind getting a job. Step behind maybe working a double shift at work instead of going out and being a bottle rat in the club.
Come on, talk that.
Drinking in the club with being a bottle rat. Got on a freaking $300 backpack, but ain't got no money for no food. Talking about, I got $1,100 for my 4 kids. Well, Brenda, you don't know more. Looks like that's what taxpayers out, and it's not. I'm tired of paying taxpayer dollars. I for one have voted that I'm tired of it. All right. You guys are on Section 8 for 25 years, food stamps for 45 years. I'm just like, damn, can some new people get some Section 8? And then you want to call everybody else a brokey and all this other stuff. Girl, your rent's 13 cents. Please be so for real. And that's what I'm saying. When people get all these services, it makes them lazy and they don't want to do nothing. So, I for one, we straight over here. So do what y'all gotta do. But like I said, it's giving brokey.
Yeah, she was kicking nothing but straight facts. Straight facts. People living off the government, doing all types of crazy stuff, not working overtime, but want to be in the club, popping bottles, smoking, doing all types of extra stuff. Like, nah, bro, them days is over with. Over with. And honestly, and I said this before, I think if the government just said, you know what, no more, people would figure it out. Would there be some ignorant folks out there who would go try to steal? Yes. But as soon as you start locking them folks up and putting them in jail for 10 years, right, a decent chunk of time, all that's going to end and people going to say, all right, let me get up off my butt and go work. Because if I don't work, I don't eat. They're going to figure it out. People would figure it out. This whole government thing, obviously, it's just a carrot from Democrats that they want to keep, people dependent upon them so they can keep coming back to vote for them. That's all it is. That's all it is. I think it should be shut down completely. And let me rewind. It shouldn't be shut down completely, but there should be a major time limit on it. You got 1 year to be on Section 8 or food stamps or EBT or whatever. You got 1 year, except for the folks who and listen, this does not include people who are legitimately disabled. I'm not including those folks. I'm talking about the people who just want to live off government because they sucking, they fucking, they doing a whole lot of stuff that they shouldn't be doing, not managing their money properly, doing a bunch of extra, having kids that they can't afford. They're able-bodied individuals who can go to work and work some overtime. Those are the individuals I'm talking about, not the people who are genuinely disabled. I'm not talking about them. Leave them out of the conversation. I just want to make that clear before I see some comment in the comment section about, X, Y, and Z person's disabled and they need us. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the able-bodied individuals and the people who out here having kid after kid after kid when they couldn't even afford the first kid. You got 1 year to be on Section 8 food stamps. After that year, if you ain't bought a toilet and a ruler and got your straight, we're sending you to jail. We're sending you to jail. We already taking care of your kids anyway, so I don't want to hear about, who gonna take care of the kids? Us, because we already doing it anyway because you on government, so it ain't gonna be a whole lot different. But you going to jail for a minimum of 3 years. I guarantee you all this ends. Guarantee you. Bro, this whole we gonna be on government is gonna shrink to like 0.25% of the population, like less than 1%, like 0.1%, and people are only going to genuinely use it when they fall on hard times because it happens. Of course, it happens. We all do, right? And we've seen it from other folks. So, that's the way that I see it, man. But what do y'all think? Let me know. But it's also probably why I could never be president, because a lot of people would hate me, okay? A lot of people would absolutely hate my black behind Man, this no good son of a... They would hate me because I would be changing a whole lot. A whole lot. A lot of this government spent, bro, man, cut. You know, this stuff is ridiculous. But anyway, y'all get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.